What's happening, people? We're back here once again on CubCamTV for this, another edition of CubReacts. I'm super excited to be back inside the building once again on a Friday afternoon as Stonebwoy drops a brand new music video. This one goes by the name of We Move, and I've heard a couple of rumours already, a couple of the comments in the live section, I haven't listened to the tune yet, that this one is something very, very different. So I'm looking forward to jumping into this one. As always, make sure you are hitting that subscribe button at the bottom of the page, turning notifications on, leaving a like, leaving a comment, all of that good stuff, just getting involved on the channel in general. And as always, you can catch me on Breakfast with Kovu 7 till 10 Monday to Friday over on Trickstar Radio. Go and download the app, it's very, very worth it, and we'll see you there Monday to Friday for some good flavours. The things to remember about this video is there will be a lot of cuts and pauses. The reason for this is because YouTube essentially blocks the videos if we upload them without really shaving it down. There's no real way around it. I've been trying for months to find a way, still no luck. I'm still trying, and hopefully we will one day, but for the time being, hopefully you guys can still enjoy the reaction and analysis. This is a technical, analytical breakdown of the tune, so we're going to be discussing the musicology behind it, the production value, the vocal performance, everything along those lines. So hopefully you guys can enjoy. Let's crack on.
God. God over everything.
Before this lands, if Stonebwoy comes out with a drill flow, I'm going to be the most surprised person in the world. This could be incredible. I'm very excited for this. I'm raring to go. Let's go. Oh my word! I was not expecting that. As I said, I'm a massive Stonebwoy fan. This is the first time I've heard him jump on a drill tune and become the most... this is one of the most exciting things I've heard in years, mate. The harmonizing over drill beats always sounds cool. There's always a kind of eerie, kind of spooky texture to the majority of drill instrumentals. So when you get a voice like Stonebwoy kind of harmonizing over the top of it, oh, mate, I've been waiting for a tune like this.
Speed it up, my gun. Pass every party in the land. JFK in the man.
Mate, he sounds cold. You know what it is? When I hear this now, I go, why hasn't this happened before? The clarity in his vocal over the instrumental, which does have those kind of spooky keys, it does have those rolling 808s, the typical kind of triplet hat patterns that we hear very, very regularly. To hear Stonebwoy just arrive with that kind of impact that he always does, but with like it's not a typical Stonebwoy sound and it's not a typical drill sound. It's literally a fusion of the two. It's a perfect approach. Mate, everything about this. I'm pausing it a lot because I'm excited and I want to talk about the tune. Apologies if it's jarring, guys. I'm here to break down the tune and the technicalities of it. This, for me, is pretty groundbreaking stuff. We've heard a little bit of different styles of kind of different like approaches of international forms of English. Obviously, we've heard a bit of kind of pidgin English over drill. We've heard a fair bit of patois over drill. I think over drill. I'm really liking what Stonebwoy's doing here, though. He's almost It reminds me a little bit of when Shizzle first arrived on grime. I don't know how many of you will remember Shizzle from like the original grime era. But, I mean, there's a lot of similarities in the sort of flow patterns and maneuvers he's doing. This is crazy. Oh, my word. Like, for those that follow this channel, they'll know I don't dive necessarily that deep into lyricism. I'm here to discuss sonics and the production value and sort of and the sonics of vocals as well. I want Stonebwoy vocaling more drill purely because I want him as the featured artist. He sounds amazing. I'm so surprised I haven't heard something like this before. Just a little note on the production on this one. Really smooth. Again, those haunted kind of key patterns. The subs on a drill tune are usually quite overpowering, but on this they're there and they're very powerful, but they're not distracting me from the rest of the instrumentation. There's still a lot of space in the mix for the rest of the vocal kind of lines to come through. That the higher ended melodies aren't being drowned out by this like droning 808 below. It's a really cleanly mixed instrumental.
Me and the fly around the world where I did leave.
The only thing I'll say is I really hope it doesn't just carry on with this hook for the rest of the tune. Purely because I feel there's a lot of scope for movement, ironically with the name, but there's a lot of scope for different sort of flows and different sorts of lyrical, I suppose, approaches to this. I want to hear this expand more than anything else at this point.
Me and the fly around the world where I did leave.
Wow.
Wow.
Just a little note on what's going on instrumentally there. Those little plucked strings, almost sounding like being down in Sicily. The way they're kind of plucked and reverberating. They're very nostalgic in that sort of sense. Again, excellent layers of musicality going on the production side of things. The harmonies are beautiful and it keeps growing, and that's the most important thing for me as a listener. Hearing stuff continue to grow is such an important thing to me. I can imagine this tune getting some serious UK essentially bass and underground music remixes. I want someone to do a garage flip of this hook. It would sound crazy, especially when the club's open.
We move heavy, you know online. That was the KXVU. Hey, big up Selassie at the balla.
The video's really cool as well. Again, it looks like it's not like super high budget. We're watching essentially following a group of people around, and they're doing different things. They got the blowtorches out. They're in the car parks. Very sort of typical, not low budget in a bad way, but like good ways of making a little bit of money go a long way in regards to how cool stuff looks, which is always good. And I always prefer that to spending a ton of money on like a mansion or something like that. Yeah, it's a solid tune. I'm a little bit disappointed it hasn't expanded that much. I do have a funny feeling there's only 40 seconds left. I can't see us fitting another verse in here, but we'll see.
CJ,
all right, well, there we go. A very surprising structure on this tune. When it landed, I was thinking this is going to be an absolute madness. I think what he's done is open the door to a very exciting new world for him. I can imagine hundreds of people getting at him now to do the sort of hooks and choruses over this type of beat. I would have liked to have heard another verse. I would have liked to have heard a bit more expansion on Stonebwoy's side of things. Instrumental's great. Musicality is great. The hook is catchy as anything. Don't get me wrong. The actual what's there is fantastic. I feel there's just a little bit of scope to have taken it somewhere else, me personally. But then that's me. I like expansion. I like to hear like songs go through journeys, I suppose. But there we go. Really exciting stuff. I feel this has opened the door to something completely different, which is always good fun. As always, guys, make sure you are hitting that subscribe button at the bottom of the page, turning notifications on, leaving a like, leaving a comment, all of that good stuff. And remember, you can catch me on Breakfast with Kovu 7 till 10 Monday to Friday over on Trickstar Radio, live across the south coast of the UK. You can go and download the app and check out all the previous shows on there as well. But for now, we'll see you all next time. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we'll catch you later. Peace.
Them sounding so good right now, but they're sounding a bright and town.
Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel right now, CubCamTV. Stay locked.